Hello, it's Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam. Hopefully you're having a blessed day thus far. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about being half full or half empty. Or sometimes it's just too big. You know, it's a perspective that one can have on life when they go through life and how they approach a different event, how they approach a challenge. Is it half full or is it half empty? Well, you know, when you see it half full, you probably got a little more of a positive aspect on life. When you constantly see it half empty, you probably have more of a pessimistic perspective on life. So just stop for a minute and think about when you're going through a situation or you're doing something that may not be going the greatest. Do you perceive that the cup was half full, or do you perceive that the cup was half empty? Now mind you, it's the same cup. It's all in your perception. Half full, half empty, and sometimes a concept that people will have, maybe the cup's just too big. And that usually relates to maybe it's just kind of a maybe kind of situation, as opposed to, well, we can't do that because we just don't have enough money to do that, or we can't do that because we just don't have enough equipment to do that. As opposed to, well, let's see what equipment we have, and let's see what part of this equation we can get done. That would be the half full, the other would be the half empty. And in life, many times people see things this way. A lot of times a person is worrying about something that hasn't happened yet. Again, cup is half full. As opposed to seeing the pluses for something that hasn't happened yet. Cup is half empty. Cup is half full on that second one. The other one, the cup will be half empty. And it's just it's a positive aspect versus a less than positive aspect when you're able to see things that way. And win-win goes right in that same category. You know, how can I make this situation a win-win? How can we both come out this feeling good, feeling great about the event, feeling good about the conversation? How can we end this argument in a win-win? And win-win many times will take you right into a cup that's half full. Win-lose will take you into a cup that's half empty. So think about that next time you're in a situation where you have an option to choose one or two different ways of looking at something. Think about how did you perceive it? Did you perceive it pessimistically, half empty, or did you perceive it positively, half full? There's a difference. And I would encourage you that are listening to the Passioncam to try to get into the perspective where you're always seeing things half full. Because it's the same cup. It's just in how you see it. And that will go a long way. I know I can be guilty of seeing it half empty sometimes as well. And I have to challenge myself to see the cup half full as opposed to half empty. But if you do that, those around you will feel much better about being around you, and the interactions you have will come out much more positive than when you're thinking about the cup as half empty. So, to those of you listening to my Passioncam, from my heart to your heart, think about the cup being half full, not half empty. This is Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam. Be blessed. Bye-bye.